one evening in the snow and rain, St. Paul,
Name of the venue that I was playing at, but it was in St. Paul, Minnesota this last December, and it's kind of pretty cold out. But the show ended. It was about 1 o'clock, 1:30.
Dead as the grave. He's only
leaving the next morning. I mean, it's basically that day. In like 4 hours, 5 hours, somewhere around there. So instead of trying to find a place to stay for the night, I figured I'd just go do like a 24-hour, like an IHOP or a Denny's kind of thing. And it turns out that even 24-hour joints, they have to close for a little bit to reset the till, bring in new staff. And so during this hour period of time, I decided to walk around downtown St. Paul, and
well, I called for the police, and I called the ambulance.
With all of my stuff, I decided that I'll just go this way, go that way, kind of just meandering, and I came across a pile of blankets, and it was in an alley in between these two buildings, and I saw there was a head kind of popping out from this pile of blankets, and just right away I could tell that it was a dead body. And the guy, he was kind of an older bearded fellow, really thin, and just his eyes were wide open, his mouth was partly open. He was just looked like he had been captured by his circumstances. And being so late at night, I didn't really know what to do. And being St. Paul in December, it was really cold. It was probably negative something at that point.
I stared into his eyes, and he stared right back at me. It was hard to look, but I just had to see.
Took out my phone and called for 911 and called for an ambulance, and didn't come after a little bit, and so I was had to catch my train. So I just had that experience, and it took me a while to really even talk about it. I didn't even tell my parents or anybody when I got home to Chicago shortly after about it. The first time that they had heard about it was actually after I had written the song. And my mom was like, that's way too intense of a story for it not to be true. And so she prodded and asked some questions, and I told her that it happened. And it's one of those things in life, I feel like it was a cautionary tale, and definitely something to learn about, because shortly after that I dealt with a little bit of homelessness, if you could call it that. It wasn't living on the streets by any means like him, but it was a cautionary tale, and just something I think I'll always take with me. So.